Hi everyone, my name's Reni and this is my video number 2. The previous video is about reflecting on 2021. This video is about setting goals for 2022. Now that you've done a lot of reflecting and thought about how your year has went, you're now ready to set some new goals or to continue with the previous goals into 2022. So I'm going to be helpful today by sharing some ideas of what kind of goals you can set and how these can be helpful towards you. So when I'm setting goals, the first thing I do is categorize them. For example, there'll be health goals, career goals, financial goals, personal development goals, spiritual goals, and by just having these categories, you're able to really set goals for every area of your life and making sure that you're fulfilled in every area. Sometimes we just set goals and we don't think about what area it's for. And if we want to have an all-rounded kind of success in our life, we need to make sure we set goals for each area of our life. The first area to set a goal for is a health goal. Now, there's so many different health goals you could set, but just think about a few. What do you really want to focus on this year? Is it waking up early? Is it eating better? Is it doing more exercise? Is it drinking more water? Is it reducing certain habits, such as reducing your coffee intake or your tea intake? Whatever it is, think about a health goal that you want to set for this year. You might have a few, but whatever goal you're setting, make sure that it is quite specific and it's quite realistic to you. The second goal to think about is a career-related goal. So ask yourself first, are you happy with the career you're in? Or is there anything that you want to gain more skills on? Is there anything that you want to develop in your life? Is there anything that you feel that you might need a bit more of training in? So any kind of career related goal, and it could be that you're not in a career at the moment but you're thinking about one, and that could be a goal in itself, to do some research and think about what career is best for me. So anything to do with a career, and it could be it might not even be to do with a job, it could be getting some experience. It could be, actually, this year I don't want to focus on career, I want to travel. So you might not have a career related goal, but if you do, try and focus on things that make you happy at the end of the day and things that are purposeful for you. Remember that if you're passionate in something, you're more likely to do better in it. So think about your career and think about whether you're passionate in this. Okay, the third area to set a goal in is a financial goal. So it's something to think about is how much money do you want this year? How much money do you want to earn, more like? And why do you want to do that? And how are you at the moment? Have you got any budget setting goals? How are you financially? How much do you want to invest for yourself? So these are financial goals, and it's important to think about that as well. So where do you see yourself this year financially? One of the goals could be something like I want to save up this much money by the end of the year. It could be that actually I'm quite financially stable and I'm going to give a lot to charity by the end of the year. So it could be anything to do with that. And think about the reasons that you're going to set this goal. The fourth type of goal is a personal growth goal. So within this goal, we need to think about what skills you want to learn, and what would help you get better for yourself. What would help you in your life? So think about that. Think about areas that you might want to improve on. For me, for example, one of the areas that I want to improve on is learning a new language. That's a personal area that I want to improve on. So it might be just enhancing my skills in another language, but that is something that I feel like could benefit me. Okay, the next area of goals that we need to think about is home goals. So these are connected to your environment, and it's really important to consider these because wherever you live impacts your thoughts and your feelings and your behaviour, because that's where you're living and that's where your surroundings are. So if you want your surroundings to be great and make you feel better, it's important to think about what kind of goals could I make to improve my surroundings. So it could be thinking about your home. How do you want to change this? Do you want to add something to it? Do you want to minimize it? Do you want to redecorate it? Do you want to rearrange it? So they're kind of some home related goals. The next type of goals is creative goals. Creative goals is similar to personal growth goals, but if there's anything that you want to learn completely from scratch, or you want to become creative in, whether it's I want to learn how to paint, or how to sew, or something completely different but is creative. So think about some new things that you can learn in terms of being creative. Could be starting a new business, that's creative. Could be attending a different type of exercise class. Whatever it is, be creative. So it's not all, don't always have a goal that's something that you know. So step out your comfort zone. The next type of goal I want you to set is a spiritual goal. So a spiritual goal doesn't always, it doesn't have to be religious. It could be a mindful goal. So it could be, okay, I am going to make sure that I eat away from all distractions. So no TV on, no music on in the background, no phone. So that's kind of like, I'm going to really focus on being mindful. Another spiritual goal could be, I'm going to meditate at least 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening. So think about, how could you be more spiritual? How could you be more connected with yourself and others around you? So they're the main goals to set in terms of categories for 2022. It's up to you, whatever goals you set. It's got to be right for you, remember. And just setting them is not going to help. So you've got to make sure that you have something where you can check the progress of these goals. Usually we just set goals, forget about it, and then, that's it. They're just down the bin. But if we're monitoring these goals every month or even every week, have a goal checker or make a target checker, see how you're doing in these goals, and then review it, see if they're too much for you, reduce the amount of goals. Remember, you don't need to have goals in each of these areas. You need to have ones that you can be consistent with. So once you set these goals, review them at least every month. See how well you're getting in them. And then you can see whether they're too challenging or whether you're achieving them, or maybe they're too easy and that you need to set some more goals. And make sure you prioritize your goals. So make sure you know which ones are the most important and the ones that may not be as important. So that's my video on setting goals. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you gained something from it. I hope you have a fantastic 2021 and watch out for more videos. And yeah, just keep positive and set them goals, because as soon as you set them, the more likely you're going to start working on them. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Take care. Goodbye.